In this video, I'm going to go over my entire grocery haul for fat loss. Hey, what is going on, guys? My name is Srivatsa. Welcome back to the Super Saiyan series, episode 2. This is where we try to become advanced versions of ourselves just like a Super Saiyan by working towards reaching our fitness goals, by incorporating new habits, and by putting our procrastinated thoughts into action. We are currently into week 2 of the series, and in this video I'm going to be showing you my complete current grocery haul for fat loss. A lot of you did reach out to me on Instagram looking forward to this video, so without wasting much time, let's jump straight into it, and then I will give you an update on my own fat loss journey. So I have divided my entire grocery haul into 4 categories: carbs, fats, protein, and then in the 4th category there's a bunch of food items that don't belong in any of these, so we are going to call that miscellaneous. Alright, so let's go over my carb sources. Now keep in mind, just because I list a bunch of food items in this category, it does not mean they have only carbs. Some of them have good amounts of fat, some of them also have good amounts of protein. The reason why I have listed them in this category is because they are mainly carb dominant. And the same goes with the other categories as well, okay? So just keep that in mind. And also the nutrition label will be displayed for each of the food items that I list, so that will be helpful for you guys, okay? So now let's jump into it. My first category, my main carbohydrate sources. First on the list is old-fashioned oats. Not much to go over here, guys. We all know how good it is for us. It's a complex carb, it's high on fiber, and it's got good amounts of protein, and it's super filling. Definitely a go-to. Number 2, white bread. Now this particular brand is a little high on calories, and there are definitely lower calorie alternatives, but I am currently consuming about 2,300 calories, of which 260 grams are carbs, so I can afford it, which is why it's currently on my list. But as I get deeper into the cut, I am going to be choosing lower calorie options. Next on the list is uncooked roti. Now a lot of us I know make roti at home, but I don't. I just get the ready-made uncooked ones. For those of you in the States, this particular brand, you get it in Costco, and each roti is about 160 calories. Now again, there are lower calorie versions of this one, just like this, but at the moment I'm able to fit it into my macros. Next is white rice, a staple. Absolutely love it, guys. Whether it's white rice, brown rice, does not matter. I personally enjoy white rice, so I stick with that. Next on the list is different kinds of legumes and beans. Currently I have green moong, I have black eyed peas or lobia, and I have rajma or kidney beans. Again, great sources of carbs and great sources of protein, guys. Especially you vegetarians out there, you must include these in your diet. Number 6 on the list is ice cream. Yes, guys, you don't have to eat 100% clean to lose weight. Desserts, especially low-calorie desserts, are perfect. These Yasso bars are, oh my god, incredible, guys. I have a sweet tooth, and I always need something sweet around, even if I'm losing weight. So these Yasso bars are good. The other brands that I've also tried, Halo Top and Enlightened, are also pretty good options. And in India, there are also a few options there too. I have found this on Big Basket. It's called Brooklyn Creamery. 75 calories per serving, which is pretty good, guys. And there's 2 more brands that I came across. It's called Good Fettle and Getaway, WHEY. So try them out. They're all low-calorie ice creams, desserts. And if I have missed anything, do let me know in the comment section below. Now moving on to the fruits and vegetables. Again, we are in the same category of carbohydrates. I got some frozen fruits, a triple berry blend, and mixed fruit. These are perfect for making smoothies, and they are also low on calories. I'm sure if you've been following me on Instagram, you would have seen me use these to make my post-workout shakes. We then have bananas. Great sources of carbs, guys. I usually add them to my oatmeal for breakfast. These are a little higher in calories compared to other fruits. If you're looking for lower calorie options, you can go with watermelon, you can go with pineapple, and even apples are great options. Next is a box of baby spinach and a bag of mixed vegetables. Spinach is one of the most nutrient-dense vegetables, so I usually add them to my eggs. I add them to my smoothies, and I also use the mixed veggies for fried rice and things like that. Apart from that, I also have my veggies in powder form. Honestly, guys, I hate eating vegetables. So it's much easier for me this way. So what I do is, usually during my first meal, I just take 1 tablespoon of the blend and 1 tablespoon of the amla powder, put it in a glass of water and just drink it so that I don't have to worry about it later on in the day. Now, there are a lot of superfood powders in the market, guys, but the reason I go with this one is because if you look at the ingredient list, you will notice that they use only raw vegetables and no kind of chemicals are used to make it taste better, at least to my knowledge, or just reading off of what the ingredient says. Now, am I saying the other ones are bad for you? Absolutely not. I am just saying that I would prefer this one because they use raw ingredients. Now, what does that mean? Yes, it tastes horrible, but I just gulp it down. Awesome, so those are all my main carbohydrate sources. Now let's move on to my fat sources. I'm gonna try going a little faster here, guys, because I don't want this video to be too long. If you have any questions, please do comment down below or reach out to me on Instagram directly and I would be happy to answer it. Okay, so first on the list is avocado. Now these are high on healthy fats and I usually use them either to make avocado toast or egg avocado wraps. Number 2 is butter. Now I love having bread and butter with eggs on the side. That's what I usually have for breakfast, if not for oatmeal. Now if you're in the States, try getting the I can't believe it's butter. Tastes just like normal butter, but it's half the calories. Number 3 is peanut butter. I love peanut butter, guys. I absolutely love it. So at the moment I have 2 types at home. One is the normal and the other is the PB Fit peanut butter powder. Now the major difference between the two, apart from the obvious, is that the PB Fit has lower calories and has lower fat than the normal peanut butter. So if you want that peanut butter taste but don't want too much fat, then PB Fit powder is a great option. At the moment I use both. Moving on to mixed nuts, it's another great source of healthy fats, guys, but don't have too much of it as they are high on calories. Remember, healthy food can also make you fat. Moderation is the key. And finally, the 30-calorie almond milk. Best replacement for any kind of milk. Highly recommend getting this, guys. Apart from this, I also use oil and ghee to make few of my recipes, and I thought that was understood, so I didn't add it onto the list. Next, moving on to the most highly awaited protein sources. So first on the list are egg whites. Now this is by far one of the best protein sources if you eat eggs. It has no carbs, it has no fat, just protein. So if you're in the States, you get these liquid egg white containers, so you can go with that. And if you're in India, you can just take it from the whole egg by removing the yolk. Next on the list, whole eggs. High on protein, good amounts of fat, you can't go wrong with eggs. Next on the list is paneer. It's a great protein source for vegetarians. I love it, but you want to be a little careful because it also has good amounts of fat. So just make sure you don't have too much of it. Number 4 is chicken. I prefer chicken thighs over chicken breast. I feel chicken breast is a little too dry for me. I have tried cooking chicken breast in all kinds of ways, but I still find it a little too dry for me. So I stick to chicken thighs, even though it has a little bit more fat than chicken breast. It's totally worth it because it tastes great. The next protein source on my list is low-fat cheese. Now this is also another great source of protein. You do get the low-fat version of it, and you also in the States, I'm not sure if you get this in India, but in the States you also get a zero-fat version of it. Next on the list are protein bars. So they are great snacks to have anytime in the day. I usually go with the Kirkland protein bars, the ones that you get in Costco. They are high on protein and I really like the taste of them. The other ones that I have tried are Pure Protein, which is also good, and I've also tried Power Crunch bars. Yes, they are good too. And when I was in India, I used to have Right Bite Max Protein, and they tasted really good too. And number 7 on the list is whey protein. It's definitely not required, but it's just a convenient way to hit your protein goals on a daily basis. I usually stick to the brand My Protein. I think all their flavors taste really good and they are not that expensive. In India, my go-to brand was Muscle Blaze. Again, authentic and tasted great. Alright, let's move on to the final category, the miscellaneous category. Again, these are random things. I wasn't sure which category to put them under, so I just placed them here, but they are very important. So let's go over them. First on the list, coffee, black coffee. Perfect pre-workout drink, keeps me active throughout the day and can also help in suppressing your appetite, but don't get addicted to it. Number 2, cooking spray. If you are trying to lose weight, don't waste your calories using oil or ghee to cook your food. Use a cooking spray instead. Next on my list is sugar-free syrup. Again, this is great for people like me who have a sweet tooth. Low-calorie syrup is great for things like French toast or protein pancakes. Again, please don't waste your calories using maple syrup or honey. Instead, look for such alternatives. And the final thing on my list is sparkling water. Yes, a big no to sugary high-calorie beverages and a big yes to lower calorie alternatives. And that's pretty much it, guys. Honestly, you do not have to cut down on anything. It's just about making smart choices. Remember, your overall caloric intake is what matters. As long as you're in a calorie deficit and as long as you're getting your workouts in, you will lose weight. But what's important is this entire process needs to be sustainable. And for that, you need to make smart choices and smart swaps. Hopefully you understood that, guys. I hope you enjoyed my grocery haul. Now a quick update on my journey. We are in week 2 and today is Monday, May 11th, and I weighed in this morning at 178.6 pounds, which is basically a 4-pound drop from day 1. And this is how I look at the end of week 1. This picture was taken on Saturday, that is day before yesterday. That was the end of my first week. So definitely seeing small progress, definitely seeing small changes, guys. But this week onwards, I'm going to start giving my 100% in the gym. The first week I was just getting back into the rhythm, just making sure my form was right, just making sure I was doing things correctly. But this week onwards, I'm going to be killing every session. And in terms of my diet, my calories will remain the same as it was in week 1. I'm currently consuming 2,300 calories, of which 260 grams are carbs, 60 grams are fat, and 175 grams are protein. Along with that, I've been pretty much consistent with my meditation, with my reading, and also working on my flexibility. Just keep going, guys. Once you have decided you want that change, don't look back. Just cut out all the noises and just focus on yourself every day. Reach out to me if you have any questions and let's do this together. All right? Perfect. With that, we have come to the end of this video. Hopefully you enjoyed it. Hopefully you liked it. If you did, please give it a like. And also please do subscribe to the channel. And you take care, you stay safe, and I will see you in the next video.